You know, Ladyship, we only have a few months before the baby, obstructs other activities. I'm here for when you want to make time for that.
Keep your hands supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here. We're keeping the mine closed until that crypt is clear. I hear talk about a regiment coming to clear the crypts out. We'll see if that happens. You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you. Good day.
You look amazing. Being pregnant? Not that he didn't before, but now you've got this whole glow about you.
Old Rolden Inn has hundreds of years of history, friend. You'll be looking to rent Tiber Septim's room, I take it? That's right. In the Second Era, Tiber Septim himself led the army that conquered Old Rolden from the barbarians of the Reach. Septim would later found the empire that united Tamriel, but his first known battle and victory was right here. And this inn has the very bed the great general slept in on his first night as Old Rolden's liberator, as good as it was hundreds of years ago. Have a good rest. It's the big room with the double bed. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I've been waiting for you, Hjalti. Hjalti? Is that you? I've been waiting. You promised me, Hjalti. You promised that when we sacked Rolden, you would make me your sworn brother. And I've waited. Even after the enemy's arrows dug into my chest and their hammers crushed my bones, I've waited. Give me your sword, Hjalti, that we may become brothers, as you promised. I long to taste battle again. You don't remember me, Hjalti? 2 campaigns we served together. You saved my life time and time again.
Do you think the ghost is one of Tiber Septim's dead men? Mara have mercy, that gave me a fright. Old Rolden is the stone that the Empire's history is built on. A sword. I remember a legend that Tiber Septim had attacked one of the enemy camps before he came to Old Rolden. It could be there. I'll mark it down on your map. Hjalti? I never heard of anyone named Hjalti. Tiber Septim had many names. Maybe that's one of them. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Until next time.
I fought by your side to take back the Reach from the savages.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
I swear if that guard doesn't stop staring at you, I'm gonna poke his eyes out with my knife. You are. People are starting to notice. The apple already doesn't fall far from the tree there, huh? At least, that had better be what everyone's staring at. Your waistline isn't the only thing that's been expanding.
I heard you were at the wedding.
It's not that simple, Igman. There are reports of Forsworn here in the city. I'm Igman's uncle, as well as his steward.
Fight them where they live. We won't have to fight them here.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Forsworn fight to reclaim Markarth.
I have letters to read.
Someday they'll get what's coming to them, when an army of Nord slaughter them like sheep.
I work for Ildis. She
Ah, a visitor. Old Roldan Inn.
I fought by your side to take back the Reach from the savages. It's been an honor to serve you, brother. Remember our lessons from the Sword Masters of Alker? Let me show you a few things you may have forgotten before we leave Roldan.
Last time he said he was fighting for the Empire.
Yep, sure is doing well there. Look!
What is it, Sweetness?
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health. Thank you. I'd better get going.
Jörgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murthal is important to both of us. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. Aye.
I swear, if that guard doesn't stop staring at you, I'm gonna poke his eyes out with my knife.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Lately it seems I am more nurse than priestess, tending to those who have suffered, both in mind and body, from this terrible war. Yorick's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
God. They will protect you from nothing. You rest today. I'll take care of dinner. Hey, what's that face for?
Pain is so great.
You know, in that outfit you make a man want to do other things. Luckily, you're all mine. Are you sure? You cooked last night, so it, you know what, never mind. Even I'm not stupid enough to make a part dragon pregnant woman angry. Come on now, I thought you loved me. Believe me, I've had worse. Try a sweet roll made of raw meat. Let me know when the baby kicks again. Maybe I'll be able to tell how much of a hunter our kid's gonna be. If the baby can hear everything we say from in there, I wonder if its first word will be sweet roll. Or mama. Yeah, mama. So are you. Nah, I'm kidding. Not long now, huh? I'm sure you're ready to get it over with. Listen, I'd rather you didn't give birth in a barrow. We should stay home for the time being. You never know when our pup might decide it's time to come meet us.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Mixed you something in the alchemy lab. It's an old recipe from my hunting days that should help with the pain. Careful not to overdo it, though.
A fine day to you, friend. Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
I hope we'll keep our visit here brief. I have plans for my wife.
I think we could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people would still come to us for enchantments. Well, there's more enchanting to be done. You can acquire whatever it is and bring it back here, and I'll take care of it. All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money. Here's the name and location of the client.
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to get past him.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy. Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Here you go. It's all ready. Now, Sergius knows what I want. I'm hoping he can get it done quickly. Be careful out there.
Stop!
You know, in that outfit you make a man want to do other things. Luckily, you're all mine. Hey, taking it easy, right? We're so close now. Try to save your strength.
Defeating Mirak was an impressive feat. I'm curious to see if Hermaeus Mora seeks you out because of it. If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way. Perhaps later. For now, I have a slightly more personal request. You see, I'm a collector of staffs, magical staffs, in particular those made by Azra Nightwielder. Through some divinations, I believe I've located one. If you retrieve it, I'll give you a staff of my own making. Nightwielder's creations don't really hold up in comparison to what can be made today, but they have sentimental value for me. You understand? He was the original Shadow Mage. His advances in magic are legendary. Less well known is that he was also a pioneer in the field of enchanting staffs. Every staff of his that I have uncovered has led me to greater understanding. Today we would consider his techniques rudimentary, but the genius is still evident. That's that, then.
It's a boy if it's kicking that much, or it could be a girl if... Damn it. Can't believe I'm saying this. See what you've done to me?
If you're looking for passing...
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'll get to work on this right away. All right, then.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
You look amazing, as always. Not to mention those knockout curves. You know, in addition to the amazing set you already... I'm just gonna stop. Are you feeling alright? If there's anything I can do, tell me. If you want me to take your mind off the baby for a while, that's not all I could rub. Come on, we'd better take advantage of a quiet night alone while we still can. We won't have too many chances after the birth. Right now? You're sure? Of course you are. Take everything off and get on the bed. I never thought I'd be saying that without getting any action. I know what to do, love. We're going to make it through this. We're gonna be parents. Don't doubt that for a second. Just keep looking at me. I'm not letting you go. You can do this. I know you can. You're doing great, sweetness. So great. Now stay with me, you hear? He's coming. Don't stop. All the pain will be worth it once you hold our child in your arms. Just keep thinking about that moment. I can see the head. You're almost there. One last push, and... Hey, you did it. We're parents. We have a son. How could he not be? Look at the people he's getting his looks from. You did so well, sweetness. I'm proud of you. It was all worth it. Everything. A beautiful wife, a son. Any man that could ask for more is out of his damn mind. Get some rest. If our pup here is anything like you, he'll be a handful. Not that I'm complaining. I know you'll have plans too, but this is our firstborn, and you know I told you about my brother, Jules? My parents ran out of gambling pieces after their third kid. Jules was named after... Jules. Seriously. He got teased for it all his life. Mostly by me, but that's not the point. We both laugh our asses off if I name my son Jules too. But, yeah, well it's the least I can do for his memory after everything. There was another name our mother considered for him. Julian. My parents thought it was too respectable. Which is why it's perfect. He was more of a man than I've ever been. But maybe now that I'm a father, too, I can try to be half as much. Julian. What do you think? Me too. But let's not get into this again, alright? I want to focus on our family, not my old one. You two are all that matter to me now. Thank you for humoring me on this. It means a lot. I can finally say that I did something for my little brother.